novel. Okay, so this is part 6 of this hobby center girly as a little bit of pressure behind one of her hobbies. Phase 1 was about developing my routine. What does my writing routine look like each day? What does my day look like, right? Phase 2 was about defining. What is the story I'm trying to tell? How am I gonna get my characters to tell this story? Phase 3 is all about describing. Every single character in a novel, every single setting has to serve a purpose for the story arc. How is this character getting the main character toward their goals? How is this character stopping the main character from getting towards their goal? Everything needs to be so intentional and so purposeful to push the story forward. I am such a type A person, and I feel like the way I went about my writing the first go round was so type B coded. I'm like, wow, I was really out here just winging it, and I love that for the people that are able to do that. But I know myself, the fact that I was able to write and I still enjoyed it without having the clarity that I need, I'm so excited to write with the clarity I need. Anytime you try to shortcut your process, you end up getting mad deletes. Your personal process, like whatever your process is, you know what you need in order to do that. Anytime you go against what you need and against what your process is, you get delayed every time. You get delayed every time. I'm giving myself grace because I didn't even know the questions that I needed to be asking. I didn't even know what I needed to know before I started writing, you know? I am super proud of myself for just starting anyway and just going for it and just pushing through and just getting it done. But it did feel like I was throwing stuff at the book to see what would stick. So this way, it just feels a little bit more productive for me, for my process. And I'm just so confident that when I do start writing, it's gonna be so enjoyable and so easy. I'm gonna just be click-clacking away. I feel like my excitement increases each day. I feel like also my clarity increases each day, which, yeah, I wasn't always like this. It used to be hard for me to ask for help or hard for me to admit I'm getting help. Like, I'm getting help, and I feel like everyone should use every single tool and resource that they can to get what they need to do what they need to do. As long as you put one foot in front of the other each day, take all the time you need. Don't shortcut your process. Don't shortcut your process. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to use the tools and the resources that you have available. So we're gonna write this novel. So I'm excited to keep you guys updated on the next part of this hobby center girly as a little bit of pressure behind one of her hobbies.